Konnichiwa, y'all, and welcome to the Mr. Maple Show. I'm Matt.
Hey guys, I'm Tim. Smash that like button. Today we're bringing you a walkthrough, we know you love it, of House 25. But first, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We add daily content to our YouTube channel each and every day, and weekly content to our podcast, so subscribe on your favorite podcast platform.
If you don't subscribe, how are you going to see all this great maple content? We got the goods in here. I think you're going to want to see some of the stuff. I'm standing in what used to be a pile, a good section of Pink Princess. Now that one's been very popular. I love Acer Palmatum Pink Princess. This is a broom on Beni Shishihinga that stays nice and tight and compact. It's one of the very first, I think it's actually the only one that's variegated and a broom.
Found by Carl Munn, got named here at Mr. Maple. This thing just has that tighter compact habit. It's a little more stable in the variegation than Beni Shishihinga. It also has smaller foliage. And we still have some pink variegation on some of that new growth right now, which is pretty awesome.
Everything you love about a tree like Kunar Pygmy or Tiny Tim, but also variegated.
Awesome plant.
Let's check this out. There's some cool ones in here. Now this was recently on a 10 at 10, so it may not still be around, but here's the Batwing Maple Acer Pictum Usagumo.
Guys, the Usagumo, the Batwing Maple, gives you some amazing coral pinks at first, and then to some really nice whites with that Batwing Maple. So it has that little bit more larger, more rounded foliage that looks like a batwing. This is just such a fun plant. It's a really true collector plant in the landscape, but it is very special as it gives you a consistent white each and every year.
What's this Japonica we got over here, Tim?
I think we're looking at Rising Sun, bro.
Woo, love Rising Sun. Again, this one was recently on a 10 at 10, so by the time you're seeing this, it may be gonzo, but an awesome plant. Amazing fall colors, reds, yellows, and oranges all at the same time. You want to show them what's here in front of this? This is a rare one I don't think we've offered before on 10 at 10 yet. Guys, this is Acer Palmatum Clarabelle.
Guys, Clarabelle leaves out in the spring with a bright orange and then goes to a yellow color. Yeah, gives you a little bit of yellow color in the landscape. This is a tree, a nice upright, 8 to 10 foot in 10 to 15 years. Really fun, really unusual, not commonly seen in the nursery trade.
If you watch enough Disney Channel like I do with all the little kids I have, you know that's the cow that hangs out with Mickey Mouse. Passing some fire gloves. Man, we got some nice size amber ghost here. So a little green right now. We're shooting this obviously in the summer months. We're actually shooting this in July, but bringing back amber ghost.
Probably one of the most popular varieties of the Ghost series. Gives you some amber hues in the spring. Really will give you some more amber hues during the new growth flushes. It's one of the best of the Ghost series with those really nice reticulated variegation where you see the veins of the leaf that is a stark different color than the regular part of the leaf. Also gives you some really nice orange fall color.
I'll go ahead and say it. Amber Ghost is my favorite of the OG Ghost series. I like it the best. I have a big one right outside my house, and it's just my favorite, especially in that early spring. It just looks like nothing else. What do we got over here on this side, Tim? Let's check this out. We got some Celebrations back in stock. Good size Celebrations too. These are Acer Palmatum Celebration.
Guys, Celebration is one of the most pink red colors, and it really gives you a really nice rose pink color in the spring with that reticulated style. It's one of those new ghosts, and it really is pretty awesome because there's not anything else quite like with the spring color of Celebration.
Oh, look at this, even getting some flaking going on over top of that. Really interesting.
Some pretty awesome plants in this greenhouse as we're running through here. I mean, as we're coming down through here, Abigail Rose.
Nobody's interested in that one.
Abigail Rose is a dwarf Higashiyama style by Harold Johnson. Fairly heat tolerant, small compact dwarf. Some nice pink reticulated variegation in the spring.
Oh man, I see your dwarf. I'll talk about another dwarf. We've got another dwarf reticulated one right here. Acer Palmatum Shigi no Hoshi.
We got to see the original one of these in Japan. It's a selection by Yataka Tanaka at Tsukasa Maple. And this is one of the slowest growing reticulated white style variegations. Gives it a really nice yellow in the fall, but it stays more dense and compact. A great pairing with Amagashiguri.
Yeah, I was going to say, my favorite thing to pair that with is Amagashiguri.
Speaking of Amagashiguri, I got one right here. And these are coming back pretty soon on Mr. Maple. A lot of House 25 are coming to a 10 at 10 soon. So make sure you're paying attention to those 10 at 10s because this is a pretty awesome house.
Okay, so maybe our most popular Japonicum, at least our most popular dwarf Japonicum, Acer Japonicum Fairy Lights.
Fairy Lights selection from Yamina Rare Plant Nursery in Australia. Dense, compact, and really gives you that lights up in the fall with that tight, compact habit, some really good fall color. Perfect for fairy gardens.
Yeah, nice compact one. I love this one in a container or in the ground. Perfect accentuation. If you want to put some fall color splash in a conifer bed, Fairy Lights is a great way to do it.
Should we talk about some of these more of these pictums, bro?
Acer Miyamanishki.
Guys, this one is white, and it is super white. Creamy white, spotted variegation, and it's white even right now in the summer. This thing is amazing in the landscape. Give it some protection from the hot afternoon sun, but this is a batwing maple that is really rare and pretty unique.
Oh, I had this one in a good bit of sun, believe it or not, here in Western North Carolina, and they're not showing any burn here in my zone 6 in full sun. I do recommend if you're in a hotter zone to get it some late day shade, but I mean, I've had this in full zone 6 sunlight, looking great and extremely white.
Coming up over here, we've got Acer Miyamanishki. Now, this is very similar to like a Higashiyama style, but it's more white. The name means snow peak. Yama meaning mountain, Nishiki meaning kind of like variegated, so it means like a snow peak. And this plant just gives you some really nice variegation. Now, young plants may not show as much variegation as one established on the ground. Let it leaf out slow, don't over fertilize, you're gonna get more and more of that white variegation.
Oh man, there's so many cool plants in here. We could stop at everything. Seki no Kigon, Hoshi Adori. We done talked about Arium recently. Let's bring up one of these other Japonicums right here. I mean, this house is Japonicum heavy. We got Yamakagi, guys.
The Mountain Shadows Japanese maple, selection by Don Schmidt Nursery, found at Mountain Shadows subdivision as a chance seedling. This plant puts on some electric fall colors. The leaves on this can get bigger than my hand, and I've got pretty big hand, guys. This is an amazing plant.
Huge hands. All right, let's keep going. What else we got through here? We got some Lillian's Jewel. Skipping those, you know about that one. We got Jordan in here, y'all.
Whew. Can we say
Acershirazawa Jordan?
Can we say yellow? I mean, Jordan gets some really nice yellows. Give it a little bit of sunlight to peak up those yellow colors. But it is one of the most vigorous yellow Acershirazawas.
Oh, this is so fun. It's neon yellow, especially in that early spring. You've heard me say this before, but when we were dating, my wife just referred to it as the neon tree. And we had to move that one to our garden once we got married from my parents' garden. But she loves this plant because it's one that even if you're not familiar with maples, that color really speaks to you.
All right, y'all, I recently listed these on Mr. Maple. These are our large XL Kurenai Jishi. Look at the size of these things.
Oh,
these are like the size of almost a 3-gallon. Get them, they're the XL 1 gallons of Kurenai Jishi, the red lion's head. This tree really gives you nice brick red colors and really gives you that compact twisting foliage that everyone loves about the lion's head Japanese maple.
Still got a lot of nice dark red on these as well. Pay no attention to the set of Noel behind them or this massive set of Osaka Zuki, always popular. But what do we have here? This is a massive set of lily pad.
Yeah, I'd say this is a decent sized set of lily pad. Coming to a 10 at 10 soon.
It'll be sold out by 10:05, guys, I'm sorry.
Lily pad was found as a variegated sport on Makawi Etsubusa. It has more of a pad shape, more of that low spreading habit to it, which is where it got its name lily pad. But being a variegated sport on Makawi Etsubusa, this is a plant you're gonna really wanna have in your garden.
You guys always kill us when things sell out quickly, and I always promise you that we're bringing them back in bigger numbers. You can see here we've been working heavy to get lily pad back in stock, and not only back in stock, we wanna make it easier for you to get. So our goal is to put this on the 10 at 10 and for it not to sell it by 10:05 and to have plenty of these so that we can have them throughout the week. Now these won't last long. When this hits, they will sell out, but we should have bought ourselves a little bit more time for everybody to get one this time.
We've got some classic Makawi Etsubusas coming down through here, some purple ghosts. Wow, check out these Gossamer.
Woo! Now that's pretty cool if you like this kind of thing.
Gossamer is one of the smallest, slowest growing Acer Japonicum selections. It is one of the most thread leaf selections as well. Found by Billy Schwartz in Lima, Pennsylvania, underneath Dick Wolf's Achinatofolium as a chance seedling. An amazing plant that is very unique and very different.
I don't know if there's anything awesomer than a Gossamer. Sign up to get notified when this one's back in stock. Spoiler alert, they're always coming to 10 at 10s. We've been dropping 10 at 10s on Tuesdays and on Thursdays. I hope you've been enjoying that elevated level of content. When we do that, we have plants 20 on Tuesday, 20 on Thursday, and 10 flowering plants on Friday. So it's literally 50 plants we're launching that week.
We got some more purple ghosts down through here on this side.
Excellent sizes.
Some Japanese princess here. We got Beni Shishihenga.
All right, let's talk about this one over here. Can never have enough of this in stock. And so we're always working to bring back Acershirazawa Moonrise. Now, for my money, this is probably the best Shirazawa ever invented. I love this one. I love, even right now in the summer, you're getting that apricot play over top of that yellow chartreuse color. it's always such an interesting mix even within itself.
Yeah, it really gives you a lot of lime green color, and then that apricot pink reds over top. I mean, just constantly color changing. It gives you a really nice yellow in the fall. It's one of the most heat tolerant Acershirazawas that we grow as well. It's a tree you're gonna love putting out in the garden because it makes a statement, and it makes a statement that just keeps putting on unique colors all throughout the season.
Let's show them this little dwarf over here.
You talking about the Olsen frosted strawberry, or are you talking about the tattoo?
Talking about those tattoos, man. We got a lot of tattoos.
This is a tattoo you're not gonna regret having. I mean, this one here.
Maybe somebody, here's my scenario. Somebody got on the 10 at 10 that had a few drinks, and they woke up the next day with a tattoo. They didn't know how it got there.
This thing stays tight, compact, dense. It's got a little more ruffled foliage, a little more serrated than the typical Macawa. But this is a plant that is just so fun and so unique. Makes an excellent container plant, great for bonsai. All of our trees are grafted, but this plant is just outstanding.
Oh, awesome plant to be growing. Perfect for that container garden. We'll close out here with some orange dreams. Look at these orange dreams over here. And guys, if this video gets 500 likes, Tim said he will personally never do the yellow dance ever again. I keep saying it in every video, but you guys got to make it happen. Get that like count up. We can stop the yellow dance. Only you can help prevent yellow dance.
Never said that, so I don't agree to that. But these things put on some amazing yellow. I mean, this is a plant you want to give some protection from the hot afternoon sun, but this thing just lights up the garden. And if you put this in a shady spot, it's gonna brighten up that spot pretty awesome. Like,
how about this? You get 500 likes, I'll yellow dance with Tim in the next one.
That sounds better. Guys, amazing plant. You're gonna love Orange Dream. Some really large sizes on these as well. These are huge 1 gallons in house 25.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this walkthrough. We wanted to get this on camera for you. We love doing the walkthroughs. We've had a ton of garden content. I know we've had Buckholz walkthroughs. We've had JD Veritree's private garden walkthroughs. So if you missed those, make sure to go check those out. So those are some of my favorite walkthroughs we've ever done. And I hope you're enjoying all this new content we're putting here on the Mr. Maple Show.
Take care.
God bless.
And have a great day.